Alright, hello everybody, we are back with another course. This is Canuck's Course Critiques. I am Crazy Canuck 1985. Welcome to episode number 84. Today I'm going to be taking a look at ADX's new course, Oak National Golf Club, which released fairly recently. Only 8 plays right now, but very strong rating so far. Looks to be a countryside theme, medium fast greens, alright. So yeah, just a couple courses that ADX has designed. Old Beaver Creek was fantastic. He did that with Reeb. Deliverance Golf Club, which I liked. I don't think I've played any other ones of his, so. Ah, geez, I hate it when I do that. Oak Nash. There is. Alright, so I'm gonna guess lots of oak trees. Oh man, this cold is just killing me this week. Come on, Oak National. Alright, here we go. Let's tee off. Alright, I'm gonna just keep. He shot 11 under. Alright, well, he's gonna show me how it's done. So let's just keep ADX's ghost on and see if I can beat him. I doubt it. Alright, countryside theme. A nice theme that, is I started off hating and now it's probably my favorite now. I have switched over. Still love the Boreal, which I'm working on with right now, but I like this theme a lot. Okay, so got some very strong winds. I like this opening hole. I think that first bunker there just is a little bit, it just starts off a little bit too early. Like it's not going to be in play at all. Okay, that works. Okay, 104. Playing in some strong winds here. Wind's just going to take this, isn't it? Sit down. I'll take that one. I like a good tailwind. Alright, keeping pace with the designer. Not a bad opening hole there. Move on to 2. Ooh, it's kind of perched on top of a hill here. Okay, not big green, 1 bunker, no apron or anything. It's a bit of a, it's kind of a plain hole to me. It's alright. I like how it's kind of cut into the hill. And it's, uphill a bit, so I like the pin placement. I felt like just aesthetically a little bit more could have been done with the tee boxes from what I've seen. That's not too bad. Emails. Alright. Okay, 10 down. Do I got it? No, I do not. Ooh. It's quite an extreme downslope there. It's more than it looks. Alright, save my par. Alright. An okay par 3. Okay, number 3, we got the dog leg around. Yeah, okay. So this is a nicely designed hole because that bunker is going to eat up a lot. Ooh, ADX is going around trees, but I'm not going to be able to get there with that wind. Oh wait, I was hitting 3 wood. I always forget to look. Okay, so a good, you know, see how much the fairway you can chew off. I like those kind of holes. All right, I'll take that. 5. Ooh, this is quite the wind. Oh, that was close. Take it. And we have a birdie. All right, I like that hole. Okay. Fourth hole, par 5. Around the corner, fairway gets split off into 2. Okay. So yeah, again, I just think a little bit more could have been done with the tee boxes just to make them pop out a little bit more. And it's a little bit bare. It's just, I think a little bit more could have been done with some planting. So far, from what I've seen. Those are fairly minor critiques. Oh no, that was poor. Okay. 78. How does that end up? That works. Does birdie putt go in? Oh, jeez. Not quite. That was a well-designed par 5. Good job, good job. Okay, going to 6. Alright. Okay, the one thing I would suggest with this water hazard is it's the banks are really steep. It just looks a little unrealistic. It's almost like a crater look. I would have just lowered the banks a little bit. I think that would have made it look a little bit better. But not a huge deal. I've noticed that on a couple of your lakes now, the lake on the last hole as well. This is a nasty pin here. Okay. I think it just needs a bit of... This green complex, I think, needed a little bit more something. He had a lot of room to do stuff with, and it's just... I think it needs a bit of something. Not necessarily a bunker or anything, but... Come on. Oh, excuse me. Alright, in for par. Yeah, I would just lower the banks on the water a bit. See, like this is a little bit better. Ooh, what happened there? That was weird. Par 3. Over the water. Okay, so... It's alright, it's just... Long par 3, not a whole lot to it. Come on. There we go. Okay, I'll take that. Got it, got it, got it. Yes. Okay. Yeah, so I haven't been overly impressed with the par 3s. They're okay, but I feel like they just need a bit more polish. Okay. So I like what he's done here. He's done something really neat here. So he's created a blind tee shot, but he's given us something to aim at. He's given us this rock here to aim at. So if we're in line with that rock, we're going to be fine. So that's good design there. There we go. I like the planting he's done around here with the rocks and just the little bushes and stuff. That looks pretty good. Nice kind of natural look to it. Tough one. Up on the hill here. Get up, get up. That works. All right. Ouch. Okay, 3 down. No, not quite. Okay, I like this hole. Hiltzman agrees he likes it too. I think that was my favorite one so far. Well done on that one. Okay, 8. Okay, so we just gotta go. Got a good tailwind here. That's not bad. We're left with an uphill approach in. It's a bit of a tough one. This is gonna work. Nah. Okay. Get there. Well, it got there. Not quite. In with a par. Okay. You know, don't have too much to comment on that hole. It wasn't bad. It wasn't mind-blowing. It was just, you know, solid hole. I like this hole. I like the look of here off the tee here. Nice and a little bit intimidating. Fairly narrow fairway. Okay. There we go. I find now I'm struggling doing these reviews solo now. I like bouncing things off either Els or Yeti. It's weird doing these on my own. But hopefully Els and I will be doing at least one later today at our usual time, 3:30 Pacific. Okay, 308 in. Big deep bunker there on the left, but it's not really in play. Ah, jeez. Stay out of there. Kick right. Nope. A little bit in the rough, but that's okay. Okay. I am so very lonely, Keith. So very lonely. I don't know how I did all these by myself before. The garden at Castleberry Hills. Well, that's Taste's new one, right? He just put that one on my thread. So I think, oh yes, I think Els and I are gonna try that one, and there's another one, Black Hawk or something. I don't know. It's supposed to be a good one. Okay, we're done 9 at Oak National. Very nice. I like the feel. I like the look of the course. Number 7, I think, was my favorite so far. It's a little bland in spots. Like, he hasn't really done a whole lot with the planting. The par 3s have been kind of meh to me so far. And yeah, it's just, you know, the tee boxes I think could have used a little bit of work. It's just a little, just not quite standout-ish. but still a good course. On the water, yeah, I mentioned the water about the banks being too steep, which I'm noticing again here. Yeah, they're a little steep. ADX got me by one shot here. Okay. Should work. Excuse me. 900p for the Xbox, hoping for May update. It's funny, Keith, whenever I go online and play games with you on the Xbox, it's just... At first I didn't really notice, but now it's very apparent how much better the graphics are on PC than on Xbox. It's like night and day. It's like you're playing two different games almost, which is unfortunate. Because the graphics on Xbox are, yeah, not great right now. At the end it's all about the golf, so... Oh, chip it in. Have to keep pace with the designer here. Alright, nice birdie. Not a bad hole there. Okay, another par 3. Couple bunkers. Now we've got a nice apron there. Okay. Probably your best par 3, but it's still not... I don't know. It's not bad. Oh no. I did not hit the green at all. See if I can chip in again. That'd be nice. I did not. ADX takes a 2-shot lead on me. Oof. Alright. Moving on. 212. This is a weird looking one a little bit off the tee. So again, another bit of a blind tee shot, but he's placed bunkers there that have given us an aiming marker at least. So just gonna kind of aim for that right one, and that looks like it put me in an okay place. Stop. Ooh. Okay, 181. Yeah, right now I'm playing on PC, and I've turned the graphics are down a little bit. The resolution is actually not the graphics, just so I can monitor the Twitch feed. So it actually looks better than this. When I play it, I usually play it on the higher resolution. But this is high detail settings, but 1 on object detail, so... Thinking about a graphics card update at some point. Oh, go in. Jeez. Okay. There we go. Yeah, Twitch doesn't quite do it justice. I've looked at Twitch. It's a little bit grainier than what it actually is. Okay, 13. Again, I'm not going to mention the water too much again. It's just that needs to be fixed. And that is unfortunately a fairly big fix because it requires lowering a lot of land, but it just doesn't look quite right with those big steep banks. That should work. Gives me a short shot in. Come on. It's not bad. Okay. Oh yes, that was a good putt. Now if I can just remember how to do that for the tournament that starts tonight, I'll be fine. Okay. Ooh, I like this hole. Okay, so the wind is very nicely cooperating as well. Get over that big oak tree. Ooh, I think I just got over. Yeah, I like this hole. One of the better par 5s. Unfortunately, yeah, it's got another blind. A few too many blind shots for me, for my liking anyway. It's not gonna, oh no, it's gonna get there. Yeah, just a few too many blind shots. Get in. There's an eagle. I'll take that. Okay. Moving on to 15. Okay. That'll work. Bunkering I haven't really talked too much about, but the bunkering in terms of how it looks and the elevation, it looks really good. He's done a good job with the bunkering. Hole design for the most part is very good. No, it's just a touch on the ho-hum side in terms of looks. There's so much you can do with this theme, and I feel like you didn't quite utilize everything you could have. This course has a lot of potential, I think. But still is a good course. So let's go to 16. Ooh. Yeah, this is a whole thing with the lake again. Just this whole thing just needs to be lowered a little bit. It would be a fantastic hole, but I think it's really narrow. Oh, and I just sliced it into the water. Brutal. Splash. Let's try that again. Reload. Brutal. Yeah, I don't know what to think about this hole. It's not that great. Not because I put it in the water, and looks like I'm going to put it in the water again. Oh, hold on. I'm just going to be smart. There we go. Smart play. Okay. Sit down. And then a dead straight green. So yeah, this hole almost feels unfinished, that one. That one needs some work. Okay, 17. Again, the water. Just the edges just are a little too steep. Whoa! Oh, what was I doing there? I didn't pay attention that I was in the heavy rough at all. Ay, ay, ay. Alright. Okay, we're going to 18 here. Par 5. Big sloping down the hill look. I think I like this one. Am I going to get to the hill and roll down? That's the question. Not quite. I think this is a good finishing hole here. Ooh, I'm starting to lose my voice. That means it's this will be my last video for for now. Get there. Oh, yeah. It's pretty much all the par 5s. Get there in 2. Ooh, cozy it up there. Short eagle putt. Oh, and I missed. Jeez. Sorry about the hacking and coughing, guys. Alright, Oak National is done. A solid layout. I liked how the course played. Other than 16, I don't think there are really too many design problems. Well, the par 3s were just a little bit bland. Just kind of the course overall, I think could have used a little bit more work with the planting. Yeah, nothing really stood out as saying, wow, this is amazing, but nothing really stood out and saying, wow, that needs a lot of work. So, you know, it's another one of those courses that are, it's a good, solid course. And again, the water, just lowering those banks would have helped a lot. So, I'm going to give this course, yeah, it's pretty much on right where I would have rated it. An 8. Yeah, it's about an 8 for me. 4 out of 5. Yeah, so good job by ADX there. Another solid course by him. And yeah, that's going to be it for today. Well, not for today. I might be back with Els in about 3.5 hours. And we're going to take a look at 1 or 2 more courses. So join us for that if you want. Otherwise, we'll catch you next time. See you later.